welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning subscribers. My name is Shy Angel, and today we are going to check out for May week 1 and cash stuff for May week 2. So to check out, which I don't have my purse, I think I still have some spending money left over. Those are all in coins. To be honest, I'm not sure where the coins are coming from, so I'm going to say spending. We're going to draw the line, and I'm going to roll that over into May week 2 just because I don't have my purse. No groceries left over. I did a shop at Marks and Spencer's, not my usual shop. I wanted to treat myself because I was on annual leave. Spent the whole lot, but thoroughly enjoyed the items I got. Totally recommend shopping at Marks and Spencer's if you're in the UK. What else happened? Went to do my hair. Did not have a good experience, or even though the lady was lovely, got there and it was somebody else because that the lady who was supposed to do my hair has carpal tunnel, so she couldn't do it. So it was somebody else. She was very young, and she YouTubed how to do my hair. And I didn't say anything because I was polite, and she needs experience and stuff. She did my hair. It looked fine when I left, only to wake up the next morning and my hair was unraveling. So yeah, I went on the Friday. I could have gone back to the salon on the Saturday, but I was just kicking myself for going back to that same place because I've had multiple bad experiences there. And so yeah, I was just kicking myself. It's a lesson well learned not to go back because it's an expensive lesson. I do have afro hair and it's just not cheap to get it done, and it was hair extensions as well. So I bought the hair extensions, got it done, and it just lessons learned. So that was the first money fail of that week. So I will talk about more money disasters or fails as we cash stuff, because I was chatting for a while there. So that is that. What else? I also spent money buying on a fan that I did not need. I got sucked into Facebook and the selling on there, those ads and stuff, and then reading the comments and everybody saying how fantastic it is, and they have one. It was a hot day in the UK, and what I really wanted was a fan right next to my bed, and I bought one of those standing fans that you could fold down. And that's USB, so you could fold down and you can carry it around with you, and it extends so it stands. Yeah, I bought one of those. I think it is a good investment because I had like a just a fan that you would have at on a desk or a table, but my bedside tables are too full for it, so a standing fan should work. So I got sucked in again to shopping when I don't have the budget for it, but I have taken the money out of the home envelope. I've stopped paying myself back for the plates. I've just used that money for the fans, so it is what it is. Anyway, let's count the money. That's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. I think that is correct. Just get my cheat sheet to the side. Yep, 395 is correct. So I did open though my money tin that I've been collecting since April. I will be cash stuffing that along with a bonus video, but I do have the opening of that tin, so if you haven't seen it, do check it out. It's on my channel. Alright, so food this week is getting £40, and we will be back to my regular store, which is Tesco's and Lidl's, now that I am off annual leave and back at work. I'm a bit of a note snob. That looks smacky, but never mind. How does that look? We'll just do that for now. Otherwise, you'll be seeing me go through all these notes to find the mucky ones. So £40 is enough for myself as a single income household, no kids. If I can get this open. There we go. And I will stuff that into my purse later on. Next, we're going to come to variables. And we are actually going to take out some money from household. We're going to take this 15 from household. So monkey 5. Yep, we're going to get that 5, and we are actually just going to put that in household. I need some polish, furniture polish, degreaser, furniture wax, so we'll put that 15 in there. Eating out, nothing left over. 5 in spending, and now we come to hair. I took all the cash out from hair. I don't have £200 in there, but we are going to start this off again with 10. So we have £10 and some money. I need to do a reconciliation of my bank account because I've been spending on the card, taking money out of the envelopes, and I've got a lot to take back to the bank, so that's going to need to be done. Coming to sinking funds. Yes, so South Africa is going to get 10, but while we stuff South Africa, I'm going to tell you about how I broke a tooth this morning, and I now need to ramp up my dental cosmetics envelope, which is called Smile, to get that, that's the wrong yellow, wrong yellow, to get that started again. I did have about 300 in there, and I actually emptied it out for personal, which I'm going to use for laser, which I have not booked yet. But yeah, with another cracked tooth, I'm definitely going to need some cosmetic dental work done. I'm already self-conscious about when I'm smiling and how my teeth look. So I have put that back. I put that on my goals for the year. You will see in the blue binder in a minute. But in South Africa, we have 1,150, 70, 80, 90, 1,190. Working towards that 2,100 goal. As soon as I've got 2,100, I'm going to go back to my normal £10 a week. It's not going to be a high priority, but I'm going to shift to some other priorities. Mum's house anyway, is getting £10. I may need to use some of this for my mother's travel insurance, but so far she's got £250, which you can see there. I was saving for some external doors, but she's decided she's going away, so she's asked me to look for insurance. She did say she'll pay me back, but it's very hard to ask my mum for money back. She does give it, but it's very hard to ask for it. House reno is going to get 30 today. I'm also going to slow down, I think, a little bit on the house reno once I get to 2,500. Focus on some other things, give some other things a bit of a boost. Where is that pen? Here we are. So we took 30 and each of these are 10. So that's 1. Let's see. 2, 3. Let's see. So we have 2,150. 2,250, I should say. So yeah, not long to go on that. Not long to go. Oh, this is from there, I think. Yeah, let's see. There we go. What else is going in here? Gadgets is going to get 20 today. So Gadgets now has 1,850, 70, 80, 1,880. Yeah, so we are going to move Smile into high priority. So it's no longer going to be a low priority, it's going to be a high priority for this year. My goals are getting longer and longer. More and more is being added throughout the year. I'm going to have to reassess them mid-year to see what I really want to focus on. Maybe do an update of how much is left to save for the rest of the year, just to give me a little bit of perspective. So hair was a disaster that impacted finance and was basically a waste of money. I'm gonna try and keep it for 4 weeks. I don't have to go out much except for one thing. But I'm gonna try and keep it for 4 to 6 weeks, and then I'll get it redone at my other hairdresser. This is why I think you have to find a loyal hairdresser and always stick with them, guys. And then I'm gonna have to go to the dentist for the cracked tooth, so that's another expense. They're coming in thick and fast right now, thick and fast. We did 20 in investments. I was talking with finances with my friend just to say how high cost of living is right now and what everybody's trying to do to kind of like survive, and things that are being considered is even stopping contributing for a year into pensions. And I was like, oh, don't do that. So she wasn't going to do it, but she said, like, amongst her other friends, that was an option somebody proposed or somebody's going to go with. Each to their own, right? Because finances are personal, but stopping paying into your pension for your future, I don't know about that. That would scare me. But if that's what you need to do to survive, that's what you need to do to survive. Mortgage overpayment is going to get 5. And I really think it's also like just how easy it is to apply for a credit card and stuff. And yeah, I was just like, is this real? Yeah, so this £5 feels different. The holograph is there. It just doesn't look real. All right, so it is real. I am going to send it to the shop. It feels just too weird. Yeah, it just feels too weird. Maybe just me. Anyway, yeah. I just think maybe because my notes are so bad, so crinkly. Anyway, mortgage has got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. Yeah, I was like, have you heard of cash stuffing, to my friend? Sorry, segue back to that conversation. And I just like explained it all to her, what it was and stuff. So yeah, and how it helps me budget and stuff and kind of adapt to all the increases that happen in May. That increases cost of living. So hopefully she's a cash stuffer convert. I've explained it well. So we shall see. Okay, so that's that. That is mortgage overpayment. All done. Let me know down in the comments how your week has gone, how your budget is doing. Did you have any financial obstacles this week? I know I had quite a few, and I have a few coming up and coming, but we are going to come into CV1. So yeah, I've put Smile down here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on this savings goal for the year. I now have 14 savings goals. Recent additions were Winter Buffer 400, 200 for me, 200 for my mum, and Smile, which is 1,000. These here, I think I'm going to have to adjust in June to see how far I've got and if really I can take one off. I think I'm going to take gadgets off because I have my gadgets, so that could be, actually, let's mark, oh no, I'm going to leave that to mid-year. All right, so we are putting into here 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and a decent 525. Okay, so putting in 125 into here. And then we can go from there. So in May, we are going to do the highest numbers. So we are going to do, we're going to do 6, 12, 18, 22, where's the next one? 22, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to put 40 in that. 20, 40. So now this has 920, 40, 60, 80, 1,008, I believe, or is it 7? 1,007, which is great, almost halfway, almost halfway. And if I can get almost halfway before mid-year, June time, I would be really, really happy. All right, let's get some dice out. Let's get a pen, an orange pen, and 1, 2, 3. Stop me if I don't drop some dice. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Anything 5 and above, we re-roll. 6, 3. Okay. Oh, that was a 1. That was such a 1. That was a 1. That was definitely a 1. I don't know who I'm arguing with, but yeah, so we're going from the 12th. So we have 4 and 4. We have 3 and 3, and then we have 2 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do all the way to the 18th. We roll 5, 3. Okay. Well, is it nice to me this week? So we have 3 and 2, 1 and 1, 3 and 1. Okay. So we just need one more roll. These two are 4-sided dice. 2 and 3. Okay. 2 and 3. So from the 12th, we have 8 plus 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5. 33. So 8 and 6 is 14 plus 3 is 14, 15, 17 and 22, 24, 24, 27, 28, 30, 33. Yeah, that's correct. I wanted to see how my math was going. The calculator was right. So 33, and we'll take 2 out and put in 35. Okay, so in here now we have, let's see, we do owe it 10. Don't know when we're going to put that 10 in there, but no, why I owe it 10. 750, 790, 810, 820, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 865. I want to get this to 2,000, but I think I'm going to have to up the go to 6-sided dice. Next, we come to roll and save. We are going to roll a 20-sided dice. There we go, and that is a 6. Do we have 4 in here? No. Okay, so we need, so I'm going to take a 5, put in a 10, and then take 1, 2, 3, 4, now 4 and 5. And then I'm going to put in 6, which is 5, 6. Get this out. Yeah. So now we have 150, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91. 191. The aim is to get us to 500 by the end of the year. And we need some big numbers though, so we shall see. I'll come back to you. Let's roll this 20-sided dice again. 20, no, we've done 20. Oh, yeah. 20 again. How is that possible? 6. Yeah, we'll do 6. Yeah, do 6. That is not the right one. Let's see, is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Okay. All the colours of the wind. No. Oh, you're going to do it this colour. We're just going to go over there. Because, yeah, I've gone through every single one. But there you go. So, I'm just going to take that out. So I need to put in 6. I'm going to take 2 5s out. And then you're going to put in a 10. And then you're going to put in a 5 and a 1. It's like 6. Okay. What are we going to do here? We're going to put 20 into here. And we are going to colour off a, what's the highest? The 9 and the, do we have an 11? No, we have a 16. I think after 19, 16 is the highest. So we're going to do the 16 and we're going to do the 4. Just because we can always get 9 on a good day. So we're going to do the 16. We're going to do the 4. There we go. There we are. Leave that to dry. And then everything is 15 and below, except for that 19, which just needs 9. So in here now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 171, and it saves 350. So almost halfway. So we have 10. We have some left over. Okay. So I'm going to put the 10 into here. So that is the next big challenge. I'm not touching Connect Pull, which is such a shame, but the money's just not stretching that far. We are going to do the half of this 20, which is 10. And in here we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 163. So we're definitely over halfway. Not as far as I'd like just yet. And then in here we are going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm going to get 5. And here. So we have 10. That's good. Yeah, let's see what is. Oh, can I put a 5 in here? Can I do? Is there a 5? There's a 9. Oh, so sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm moving this to the right place. Just maybe wonky. Bear with me. Seasick. If you guys are seasick, I apologise. No, we don't have a 3 and a 9. I don't think this is right. Let's see. This saves 85. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 7, and 8. So we are missing a lot. I can't count. I'm just going to give it 5. So it now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 63. So we are effectively missing 22. And I'm going to not cross anything off because, yeah, it's just going to confuse me. But 5 in there. So that got something this week. And 5 into this one. I feel like there's given challenges a nice spread. I mean, spread money nicely. I don't know. So anyway, 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 166. And this takes 200, so 34 to go. Let's see. Let's do champagne glass. And then, yeah, do 1 champagne glass very badly. And we'll do 2 of these in the wrong colour. That is fine. That's fine. We are almost out of this. Yeah, we're almost out of this. I could have just done more of these, but yeah, it looks more filled out. All right, so that is everything stuffed in CD1. We are now going to take the remainder of this money and split it a couple of ways. So we are going to give £25 to CD2, but then 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100 to the Bridgerton Diner, which I keep going back and forth on what I'm going to use it for. But yeah, with all these new things cropping up to pay for and new goals added, so we shall see. Okay, so Dearest Gentle Saver, we are going to put in, each one of these is 5. Let us do 15. So we'll put in 20 and take out 5. Now has 20, 30, 40, 50. And we can cross off 3. So we're going to do Daphne, Anthony, and Kate. Bridgerton family members. We are going to put in 15 into this society savings. So 5 and 10. Let me just do some cash condensing and take a 20. Let's do some more. fine. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 55. This saves 7. Oh, there we go again. 75. So we've just got 20 to go. That is correct. And 15 is Miss Violet Winthrop, a lady of both style and sensibility, walked with her chaperone to the promenade instead of taking a cab. Every step brings me closer to my financial goals, she said as she saved 15 quid. Miss Winthrop was correct. Probably cheaper to walk nowadays than it is to drive anywhere, but yeah, there we are. So this is going to get 20. This is Save the Ton, and it's £10 each, and it's so now we have 20, 30, 40, 50. Perfect. I'll do 2. So that's 1 and that's 2. I'm just writing all over myself. We're going to roll a 10-sided dice for the roll and save. 1. No, we're going to roll again. 3. No, we're going to roll again. 10. That's better. It's my money. I can do what I want. And yeah, it's just rather low. This is to save. This binder's it's going to save for Advent, new setup, and other saving goals. So it needs to save a good amount. So it's 10, 20, 25, 30. I'm just going to do that. Before we do this one and that one and that one and that one, I'm going to come to Wisteria Wishes. We're going to cross off the other half of this 20. Perfect. Give that the 10 it needs for that. So it has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. And we will scratch off another one next time. Let's see. I know we can finish this one off. How much does this need? So this is £1, I think, each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that just needs a 5. That saves 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's that one, 5. So that one is done. I love that one too. I'm just going to put that to the back. Just put that there for now. And we are going to roll a 12-sided dice. 3. Nope, 3 is still available. Let's see what else. 3 and 1. 3 and 1 is 4. Yeah, all right. 3 and 1 is 4. So we're going to do 3. I'm going to colour this off line. And 1. It's fine. That's 4. I'm going to just put in 5. And we'll know we're a +1. So if we get a 6, we can just put in another 5. So yeah. That currently is sitting at 20. And it saves 78, apparently. So yeah. We'll come back to that. Let's see. We need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to just do. There you go. That's 20. So it already had. Took 2 5s out. What did I do here? It should say 30. Yeah, that's correct. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that's correct. It's 20. Yeah. Whatever I did was correct. Colin's Carriage Ride. Let's do Colin's Carriage Ride. Roll a 6-sided dice. 1, 5. That works for me. Supposed to do this 5 times. I don't know if I'm going to do it 5 times, but yeah. Colin's Carriage Ride has now got, let's see, 26. Yeah, 26. Lady Savings Society pages. Let's see. We are going to do Roll for Romance. Either roll a 6-sided dice to determine what number to save off each line or save every number. Let's do your favourite. Enemies to lovers or friends to lovers? Oh, a bit partial to both. That doesn't help. Enemies to lovers or friends to lovers? I feel like you get a bit more of an adventure with enemies to lovers. So I'm going to go enemies to lovers. I think you can get very sweet from a friends to lovers if it's done very like truthy. So yeah, so I'm going to go enemies to lovers, and that is 5. So now 15 from Ladies Society, Savings Society pages. And then we are going to come back to this one. And we're going to put in 6. So it now has 16. We can mark off quite a few. So each leaf is £1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting there. And that is £100 cash stuffed into the Bridgerton binder. Yay! We're just going to keep going on this one, but we may need to use the money because we're fast approaching June, and June is when pre-orders start. I'm just going to scratch off one from here. So that one hasn't been scratched for next week. Let's see. There we are. I know that's going to be, it's got 2 underneath it, so let's go here. Wasn't I clever? I thought I was clever. I was like, no, that's got 2 underneath it. And it's the pound sign. Yeah, this is what I get for trying to be clever. Yeah. Anyway, the next one is 20. That's fine. I will somehow get that done. Right, we do have 25 to put into CB2. And the reason being is I don't want to put £100 into the Bridgerton binder. So CB2 is going to get some money because I really need these to go into a couple of sinking funds and digital sinking funds. So this is going to get 5. Which this challenge is for digital sinking funds. So it has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45 over halfway. That is good. Do another cherry. Yeah. Like the dentist definitely needs, which is a digital sinking fund for me, definitely needs some money going into it, seeing as I'm going more times in the next couple of weeks. This flower is going to get 5, and it's got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. It says 145, so we're going to colour this 5 over here green. So now that these 2 leaves look done. Just going to sit there. Next, we are going to roll a sided dice to see which flower centre we're coloring. It's going to be another green, but it's going to be 5. So another green. Let's do this orange here. I don't know what I'm doing with that when I'm rolling a dice, but never mind. And then last but certainly not least is this crayon. And this is going to get 10. So this challenge saved us 15, and now we have 5, 10, 15, 20 in this crayon challenge. And we are going to do purple, and I'm going to leave that out. And we're going to do blue. I'm going to leave that out, and I'm going to colour that off camera. And that is everything stuffed for this May week 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about my rant about what happened to me this week, but yeah, it's just how it's impacted my budget and so forth, and considerations for the future goals wise. I hope you all had a fantastic week and have a fantastic upcoming week, and I will speak to you guys later. Take care. Bye.